kids with their hearts on fire. Don't let it burn us out. Think about what you believe in now. Am I someone you cannot live with?
Well, funny enough, we're like, I don't know how this happened. We're big fans of the movie Love, Actually, and we used to like always like write letters to Hugh Grant because he's just like the man in that movie. And finally he responded, and we went out and had this like crazy night out with Hugh Grant. He's like the man in London. Like literally, he's like more popular than the king. Yeah, he was literally the prime minister in the movie, but he's like the king of London. And we got in some crazy stuff with him that we can't talk about on air. But yeah, he's a great friend of ours and good dude. Not a lot of people know that. Everyone does always ask about the Hugh Grant story.
Yeah, we met Luann in like 4 years ago, I think at one of our shows in Paris, and she just like came by and hung out, and we became friends, and we actually like would hang out like whenever she was in LA or whenever we were in Paris, and just became homies. And then we were writing that song, and we sent it to her and asked her if she wanted to sing it, and yeah, and that's how it happened, basically. Yeah. I don't think he said he was a huge fan. Stephen King's from Maine. It's a state in the U.S., and that's where I'm from. And it was really funny because when he tweeted that, my mom sent me an article from like the school newspaper when I was like 12 years old of me and him. Like I was talking to him when I was photographed, and we were together in the school newspaper, like talking about like writing and like my laptop or something. I don't know. So it's funny that like we had like a connection when I was like 12 years old and met him, and so yeah, it's pretty cool that I don't even think he's made the connection that like I'm from there or whatever, but at least he's heard the song, I guess. Yeah. I hope he hears some of our other music too, by the way. Yeah, we made a lot of music in like on our Sick Boy album that was kind of directed to just like, not directed towards anybody, but more like explaining how we felt about the whole thing, because there was a long period of time where like no matter like we couldn't say it in an interview or whatever, because it was like we felt like our words would be misconstrued, or it just we felt like we had to put it in a song to be heard. And so yeah, we just kind of talked about you know, Sick Boy, You Owe Me, Everybody Hates Me, Somebody. Like basically half of the Sick Boy album is basically kind of the emoting the feeling that like, you know, feeling misunderstood and feeling that like you don't know how to say it in any other way, and also kind of like owning it and not feeling bad for yourself too, you know, and just being like, I think we had to put that stuff out to get to where we are now. You know, it was like therapy. I think, well, the thing about Selfie is that was like we made it as a joke. It doesn't sound like any of our other music, and we made it as a joke to promote like a show way back in the day. But it does comment on a lot of things that we comment on, and in a much more joking way than our other music. But we always kind of comment on our generation and how we interact with the internet and how that helps us form our self-identity, and how we relate to other people, and how we communicate with other people, and how we fall in love, and how we hurt each other. And so yeah, I think we always try to touch on that in all of our music.